There's a quiet fear that many people carry but rarely talk about. It doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it shows up as a small thought when someone takes longer to reply than usual, or when their tone feels slightly different, or when you notice them giving attention to someone else and suddenly your mind whispers, "What if they find someone better? What if I'm not enough? What if I'm easy to replace?" You might try to ignore the feeling, but it lingers. It follows you into conversations. It sits in the background while you're together. It turns small moments into questions. And the painful part is, you may not even understand why it feels so intense. Imagine someone who genuinely cares about a partner or a close friend. They want the connection. They value the relationship. But underneath that connection is a quiet tension. They notice when responses feel shorter. They replay conversations later, wondering if they said the wrong thing. They compare themselves to other people in that person's life without meaning to. They might try harder to be interesting, more helpful, more agreeable, not because they're pretending, but because something inside them is trying to secure their place. This experience is incredibly common, and psychology offers an important insight. The fear of being replaced is rarely about the present moment. It's often rooted in past experiences where stability felt uncertain, when affection was inconsistent, when approval felt conditional, when someone important became distant unexpectedly, or when attention shifted without explanation. The brain learns something powerful. Connection is not guaranteed. So it adapted. It started scanning for signs of change. It started preparing for loss before it could happen. This is called protective anticipation. Your mind trying to prevent emotional pain by predicting it early. But prediction systems don't always update automatically. So even when your current relationships are safe, your nervous system may still react as if loss is around the corner. You might notice yourself feeling uneasy when things are calm, waiting for something to change, questioning whether you're truly valued. This isn't weakness, it's pattern recognition. The human brain is designed to detect threats, and emotional threats, like rejection or abandonment, activate the same survival circuits as physical danger. There's another layer too. Many people who fear being replaced unknowingly tie their worth to how they are perceived. If someone chooses them, they feel valuable. If someone pulls away, they feel diminished. So the mind becomes focused on maintaining approval. You may find yourself trying to be more likable, more accommodating, more perfect. Not because you don't want to be yourself, but because you want to secure your place. But relationships built on performance create anxiety because performance can always fail. The truth is, healthy connection isn't based on being the best option. It's based on being the right fit. There will always be people more attractive, more successful, more talented. But connection isn't a competition, it's alignment. And alignment cannot be replaced, only mismatched. This is why some people remain deeply connected for years while others drift apart quickly. It's not about superiority, it's compatibility. When you begin to understand this, something shifts. The fear of being replaced starts losing its intensity because you realize your value isn't determined by comparison. It exists independently. Another important realization is this: people who are meant to stay don't require constant proof. They stay because they want to, not because you performed perfectly, not because you avoided mistakes, not because you earned your place every day. Security grows when you allow yourself to be seen honestly, without constant adjustment. And maybe the most healing question you can ask when this fear appears is, what am I afraid this says about me? Often the answer goes deeper than the situation. It touches identity, worth, lovability. When those roots are acknowledged, the fear softens. So if you've ever worried about being replaced, it doesn't mean you're needy. It means somewhere along the way, your mind learned that connection could disappear, and it's trying to protect you. But protection doesn't always reflect reality. Sometimes you are not one option among many. Sometimes you are simply someone's choice. And the moment you begin to believe that, the fear slowly loosens its grip. If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone, and you're welcome here. If this video helped you, subscribe for more psychology and emotional insight.